Welcome back, everybody. This is Retro Challenge Gamer, and we're continuing on in Link to the Past by completing the Desert Palace here, which in a section I would like to call the Gerudo Desert, but in the actual map that was included with the original Super Nintendo game, it's actually called the Desert of Mystery. But that was a highly unoriginal name, I think.
You know, next house we get, we're going to end up doing a sand floor.
Why is that?
That way I don't have to sweep.
And, ooh, we got the Power Glove, which is this game's, I guess you could say, counterpart to the first game's Power Bracelet. So now we can lift heavy things and move heavy things.
You know what it reminds me of?
I don't know what.
A metal claw.
Metal claw. It's like a gauntlet. It's like a
I don't know
like a
why.
mitt.
Well, but when you look at it, it looks like a metal claw, and I don't know why.
Well, to get back to what I was saying in an earlier video, where I literally made myself sick playing this game by not... oh gosh, I'm stuck. Okay. By not eating for practically the entire day I was playing. I mean, this was actually truly the very first Zelda game I've ever played. Sure, I played the original Legend of Zelda way back in the day when I was younger, but I never really got attached to it. I never got hooked on it. And I never really spent too much time. This was actually the first Zelda game where I... oh gosh, I hate these things. No!
I don't see any of those in any of the other games.
I think they appear in one of the 3D Zeldas. I'm not sure if it's Majora's Mask. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh! Get me out of here! Get me out of here! I need to get to that door. I need to get to that door. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Go, go, go! Whew! I hate those things.
What are they? Fleeing tiles or swinging tiles?
They're tiles of death. But as I was saying, I really just got involved in this game straight from the get-go, and it was the very first Zelda game I would probably say I was introduced to. Despite the fact I played the original one way back when, this is the first one where it actually became one of my favorites, the series as a whole. So you could almost say that Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past was the one that sparked my interest in the series. And I hate these BMOs. They're so freaky looking in this game. And there's some random torches here. Oh gosh!
You are so dead.
I am so dead.
Game over.
Yeah.
Poor thing.
Miami, I'm poor thing. Well, we're gonna try this again. And I think the locked door should still be unlocked, so we're just gonna pass right on through. Forget all this nonsense. Ha 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 ha. Don't have to deal with those anymore.
Aren't you glad?
Yep, but as I was about to say before I just died... Oh gosh, I have to kill these things again. There's some random torches in the next room that you could... Oh no! You can light them on fire, but nothing really comes out of it. There's no point to lighting them. However, they do point to a solution, in a way, of a puzzle that's going to come up in the next room. And I'm going to totally get out of here before... No! Oh, hate those BMOs. Oh no. Oh gosh, where's the key? Where's the key? Woo. Gotta get... Oh my goodness! No! No! Go! Oh, I hate those tiles!
Game over!
Yes, I know. Gosh.
I'm so enjoying this.
Yeah, you just love seeing me suffer and totally fail at this.
You go through labor and then tell me how it's supposed to be this is suffering.
Okay, I don't know how labor has anything to do with playing a game.
Guys always say you go through this, but you guys go through labor? I didn't think so. Enough said.
I bet you it's just as frustrating.
Yeah, carrying kids for you guys are very frustrating. Gosh.
Well, thank you for the two I have.
Because the guys always get the credit for having the baby. Really?
Why would he get credit? You do all the work.
Yeah, exactly. But it's, oh, congratulations, you had a baby. No, my wife did. Give her the kudos. But no, nobody wants to give the wife the kudos.
Well, I still thank you for the two I get. But here's the puzzle I'm talking about. We have 4 torches here randomly, and if we were to look at the map, it would show that there's more to the room. So you basically have to light all 4 torches. Back in the day, this type of puzzle solving was revolutionary. But now it seems kind of quaint.
Oh, but I like quaint things. They're so cute.
Nowadays, if you go into a room and there's like unlit torches, wow, we gotta light them all. It just becomes like a natural reaction in a Zelda game now. And here we are facing off against Lanmolas.
Is that the 2 centipedes or something?
There's 3 of them.
Oh, well, I know that there was a centipede version, I forget which one. And I was like, that's so unusual, I didn't realize.
Oh, you mean, well,
there was 2 centipedes in the one of the Legend of Zelda.
The one we last played, the Legend of Zelda, the original one. They're called Lanmolas. And there was a red version and a blue version.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are basically them in an updated format. In actuality, this is exactly the type of format that they will be appearing in for the rest of the 3D game series. I think Twin Mold in Majora's Mask is a variant of this type of enemy boss.
Maybe I'm thinking of that one.
And then, oh gosh, I'm about to die. Better be more careful here. Start focusing and stop talking.
Yeah, stop talking.
What was the other one? There was Mulgara in Wind Waker, which is another variant of this type of enemy.
That's the one I was thinking of. I don't know, but I know that there was one that I was thinking of.
Well, I can't remember if there was any other Lanmola-like boss enemies in the Zelda series, but I know for sure in the 3D versions, 3D games, those two come up at the top of the list. Mulgara and Twin Mold.
I must be thinking of Twin Mold.
Well, there is a blue and a red one, and they float about in the air, just kind of like these guys do.
Yeah.
And they're taking a lot longer to kill than I thought. But I'm on razor's edge here. I mean, basically 2 more good hits, and I'm just toast. I'm just toast here. Okay, and so... Hey, thank goodness. He was on his last turn. Or life.
Turn life, whatever.
Yep. Yeah, we got the Pendant of Wisdom, which corresponds with the color, which would be blue. Now, if you...
Wisdom's supposed to be blue?
Yes, power is red and courage is green. And this actually carries through into Ocarina of Time with the Ruby Sapphire, or the Goron Ruby, which is red, indicating power, the Zora Sapphire, which is blue, indicating wisdom, and the Kokiri Emerald, which is green, indicating courage. So the element of colors was actually established here in... Oh gosh, stupid... I don't even know what those are called. Mudmen, I don't know. But it was established here way back in Link to the Past, the color schemes of the important items.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to switch those colors.
I can't, it's already set in stone.
Look, there's 8s on those stones. I want to know why.
I don't think it's 8, although I see where you're getting that. Oh gosh. I think it's more like just the design they had on the stone. It just happened to resemble an 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm right.
Only this once.
Only. Oh, and underneath this bridge is where you find the 3rd bottle, but we're not getting any bottles. But just in case for anybody who still doesn't know about that secret, you can hop in the water after getting the Zora's Flippers, swim underneath, oh, not this bridge, but the bridge we passed earlier, and you will find a man sleeping in a tree. Hey, apples.
What are apples for?
They restore hearts. But you will see a man sleeping in a tent underneath the bridge, and he will give you free your 3rd bottle if you have been collecting bottles diligently up to this point. There's the local graveyard. Inside that graveyard is the magical cape of invisibility, which is a totally optional item, which means we will not be getting it. But I just thought I'd point it out for folks who still don't know where that item is. It's in the graveyard. And you won't be able to get it until you get the Titan's Mitt, which is an updated version of the Power Gauntlet, which we got recently in the Desert Temple.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. So, okay, that's one reliable way we can kill these things without hitting. If you hit one of those little choo-choo things, I'm going to call them choo-choos, because they are later referred to as choo-choos in the... I think it's Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, Wind Waker. I mean, those enemies come back again and again and again, and they've given them proper names.
I think when I first saw them, I kept calling them Jewberries or
Jewberries
or Choo-Choos or something.
Well, here they're called Cukemens, and I don't know why they're called that, but if you strike them with your sword, you get electrified, and you don't hurt them at all, really. So yeah, you kind of want to shoot them from afar with melee weapons.
Got it.
And here's a
I
nice...
know I called them something, and you're like, no, those are choo-choos. Maybe I kept calling them dewberries. I think I did.
Well, we are encountered this nice old man here, and he is willing to show us the way out. But in the meantime, we are stuck in the dark. Oh, and this granddaughter he's talking about is pretty suspiciously, I think, one of the 7 maidens. And so I guess he is the distant ancestor or distant descendant of one of the original 7 sages that are spoken of in Ocarina of Time. Who knows? Anyway, we have these little
owls.
I think these are called nutkins. They're like little squirrel enemies, and they're very stupidly dangerous for...
A weird reason.
Yeah. You hit them and they turn into stone, which means you can't really kill them with your sword. And I think they do 1 heart of damage, and they're very annoying.
That just...
Anyway, he's going to give us this magical mirror. And you don't have much use for it right now. However, if you go into the Dark World, which we will shortly... Oh my goodness, that almost hit me. Which we will go to shortly. It is the one and only way, currently, that we're able to escape the Dark World. Later we will find panels and warp panels that will take us out from the Dark World into the Light World. But until we get to that point... The only way reliably to get to the Light World from the Dark World is through the Magic Mirror. And of course, if you ever wanted to go back to the Dark World, it leaves a nice portal to get back to where you were. And if that makes no sense to you whatsoever, it's about to be demonstrated in the next minute or so.
Yay!
So we're heading to the top.
I don't know.
Give him a chance. He's climbing a tall ladder on a huge cliff. It's gonna take it's gonna take a while.
Oh look, there's diamonds. I like those shiny stones.
And then here's our first portal and encounter into the Dark World. Oh my gosh, what happened to him? He's a bunny.
Oh my gosh.
He's a pink bunny. Ah, Mr. Bunny. So evil has twisted this world. Oh, listen to that. Great SNA, Super Nintendo wind flowing through the mountain, whipping around. So basically you need something called a moon pearl. Otherwise you're going to be stuck in a shape that resembles the true nature of your heart. Which I guess means that Link is a peaceful soul because he turned into a bunny. And the dude there...
They have a lot of sayings concerning bunnies.
Oh, Link, you horn dog. Anyway.
I didn't say it. Hey, nobody heard me say it.
And there's a heart piece for us, but we're not going to take it. Nope, because if I accidentally take some more and it adds up to 4, then I'm screwed, because I just added an extra heart that I don't need.
Oh yeah, that's true. Sorry.
Ah, yes, and we've introduced a new mechanic into the game, and that is the orange-blue crystal switches. These become extremely
useful,
confusing as the dungeons progress, and rather annoying. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. And so we definitely want this key. So I think it opens up the way to the big key of the dungeon. And this dungeon is actually rather short, and it's rather small. It's very vertical if you like to think of it that way, because you're just climbing up the tower, so each area is very short. It's just one big room for the most part, once you get past the first floor. And, oh, he also gives us a little hint here. If you're stuck and you don't really want... Oh, gosh. Take the time to walk all the way back to the entrance of a dungeon. You can just use the magic mirror, and boom, you're there. You're at the entrance of the dungeon.
Nice.
See? And there it is. It's just basically single floors once you get past, like, the first floor past this main entryway.
Look, they have a dresser into this.
Yeah, and I think that's like a modified form of a Dodongo, except it's not vulnerable to... Oh, gosh. No! No, 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 no! Oh, I hate these things. Except this time I can't escape. I have to actually have the... Oh, no!
Die! Dun, dun, dun. I'm so mean to you.
Yes. We actually have to let these tiles run its course.
Now I know why you have mean kids.
Why is that?
Because I'm so mean to you.
Oh, it's my one chance to be mean back at you. Got it.
Apparently! Look, that's a Triceratops.
Yes, breathes fire.
It's cute. Can we get one?
No, because that's a dangerous thing in the house.
Dang it.
Oh gosh, no, I didn't want that. No, 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 no. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Come on, strike, strike, strike. No! Gosh, darn it! I need that over there so I can have more space to work with. I do not have the space. Oh gosh, no! 3 more hits and I'm dead. Hate these things. And if you don't know the pattern they're trying to create, it's actually a Ganon head. If you look at it from a certain angle, you'll see 2. Oh gosh, 2 eyes. See, there it's done. It's like a little Ganon head with horns and fangs or tusks, whatever you want to call it. It's crudely designed, but you can get the picture. Oh gosh, come here. Because I do not like those little molder babies. They're too erratic. It's hard to judge their trajectory as they spin around and around if they're going to hit you or not. But anyway, look. Now that you've been prepped and primed in the desert temple, you see 4 torches? Burn! Burn those torches. Who knows what pops up? And there we have the big key. So now we have access to the rest of the tower. So, we're going to use the magic mirror. We'll warp to the beginning. Woohoo! And continue up north. Up north. Up! Up the tower.
Up north.
Up north. That's exactly where we're going. North is
always up.
Yep, it's straight ahead of us. It's straight above us.
Yeah, really.
And we come into some interesting enemies, which I'm
sorry, but those things remind me of one of your games that you play.
What game would that be?
Samus with the guy, the brains or something. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about either. Oh gosh!
And you died.
No, I just fell to the floor below.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, that introduces a new gameplay element in this level, which will be used in later levels, and that is pits. You can use them to fall to the floor below in key areas. So if you fall at the right place in the right location, you can actually fall into an area where you couldn't get to it any other way. And this is used to great effect in the next dungeon, which is in the Dark World. Well, I guess the second dungeon after this one, which is in the Dark World. But we have one more room full of, I guess you could say, like, oh gosh, melee attacks or ranged attacks don't work on them. So just forget it. Just keep going. Just keep going. Okay, this is the floor with the moon pearl, but you can't exactly reach it here. You're gonna have to drop down from above to get it. And see, they're, oh gosh, they're too erratic.
You died.
Yep, I think I'm gonna call it here, and we will see you in the next video.
Bye!
So, bye. See you later.